I know. It's nasty. Y'all don't like black and milds. Y'all have never smoked black and milds before, cause y'all always have reefer. Um, Before I get into this, let me just inform y'all of stuff y'all don't care about. Um, I'm trying to take a break from smoking. I'm really trying to get this my like YouTube podcast shit off the ground. And point being that I probably I make around the median salary of an American. I make more than what you know a person like a normal person, an average person my age does. So it's definitely possible for me to save up to do bigger things and for me to finance my own shit, you know, because if you guys notice, I'm somewhat narcissistic and I somewhat think I'm always right. You feel what I'm saying? Of course, I have to battle those things all the time because I don't want to be out here looking stupid. So I know it's good to listen to other people and shit, but I like to learn on my own and shit like that. And one thing, I'm not making no sense. This has nothing to do with what the video is about, but you know what I'm saying? What's up? Chill with me. So, one thing um, about not smoking, it's like, I like that. Yeah, it'd be cool to be high. That's not, it's whatever. But one thing I have noticed, I like just lighting something up and smoking it. I don't inhale these or nothing like that, but you know what I'm saying? Because it's not like it's not a blunt. So I'm not trying to get high off of it. But what I want to talk about in this video is the current state of hip hop. Excuse me. I was talking about it a little bit in the video where I was talking about well, not Lil, but Boosie, his views on the whole Dwayne Wade and Zaya Wade situation. I kind of want to expound on it a little bit. So, one thing about the current state of hip hop is that I don't know if you guys made it, or even watched that video, but near the end of the video, I was talking about how there's this big fad, and I don't know if it's so much now because a lot of the newer age rappers, they kind of took heed of what happened to rappers like Lil Uzi Vert and Lil Yachty when they used to go get interviewed. So not a lot of newer age rappers really do interviews. And I mean, I think that's cool that you don't have to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you really think about the life of a rapper and what they have to do, that shit's probably draining. Especially if you were in the studio all night or all night, out, you know, doing a performance or something like that. It's draining. But I think it's funny of like the persona of these newer rappers, and it's crazy that like there's good rappers, that will say the same thing. The whole formula of I had money before rap. I just started rapping last year. Shit like that. I ain't no rapper. I'm just a hustler. I've been had money. Shit like that. And hey, stop it. So, and I mean that very well may be true, but I don't think it's true for 100% of y'all niggas that say that. But it's just funny because along with the loss of lyricism, it's I don't know, it's just very alarming that at the same time the rappers themselves are kind of cheapening the whole art in itself. You feel what I'm saying? When they take on this persona to say, "Oh, I just started rapping and now I have millions of streams, millions of views on YouTube," it makes people think that, You don't have to do much to become a rapper. You feel what I'm saying? Like what I fell in love with in hip hop was the complexity of it. You know what I'm saying? The way that and like this is my favorite thing to say. I really need to find this Medium little blog or article that it's not I guess it's not an article. But I wrote about how like why I love hip hop. And not to go all racial on y'all, but it is what it is, fam. You you know what I'm saying? Especially like in the older days of rap. These guys came from a certain place, you know, in the community, a place that was drug ridden, a place that had a lot of violence, a lot of hatred and negativity, a place that was labeled to be ghetto. People that come out of it aren't as smart, um, and for you to come out of that environment, and be able to make hundreds of thousands, some millions of dollars off of putting words together is extremely amazing and very encouraging. So when you see all these rappers out here that they pretty much are more a personality than really a rapper, and like you listen to a whole album and it may be good, it may be catchy, but like you kind of think like what is he or she really saying in this? And shout out to the new artists that don't do that. I fully believe, and I've said this. I don't know if it's came into fruition fully though, but that that you know simple trap music. I'm not talking about twist. I mean, I'm not talking about a Ti or Gucci or a Jeezy type trap music. I'm talking about a trap beat and niggas just saying anything on the beat. You know what I'm saying? That's not the wave anymore. A lot of the artists that are like hot right now, most of them have some type of substance. You know what I'm saying? Now there's still, the ones that don't. But as far as comparing now to 2016, there's definitely more rappers that have a lot more substance than there was at that time. And the rappers that don't have substance, a lot of them fell off. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to say any in particular, but like, a lot of them fell off and you don't really see them that much. You don't hear their music that much. The cheapening of hip hop is very disappointing to me. It's not discouraging because with that going on, I'm still fully aware that there's people that still love hip hop like they did in the early 2000s and in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? And you know how that excites me? It gives me hope to where I can, you know, if I'm doing all my research and I'm up to date on all of the projects, but not just the mainstream project, the projects where niggas is really rapping, that I could organically build an audience that's not necessarily being catered to. You know what I mean? I feel like everybody that loves to debate about music, like debate about lyrics and stuff like that, should make some type of platform where you can discuss that. Shit, just to make it known, niggas is still looking for podcast mates, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's cool to do a podcast by myself, but at the same time, you need different opinions. You need other perspectives, people that may like different artists than you, so the conversation can be great. I really want to do, and I'm not gonna call it first take, but I want to do the hip hop version of first take, where y'all just go in there every day and argue about the sport of it. You know what I'm saying? And argue about, maybe what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not really trying to do that, but I do kind of want to get somebody, at least one, because I don't want to do a huge podcast. I think 3 people Three educated and well spoken people are good enough, as far as like being on screen and being the people that are going to talk. I feel like that's good enough because I'm a talker. You know what I'm saying? So it's, have, or even one other person. I'm gonna still talk. You feel what I'm saying? I'll still go on, rants and rambles. I'm not even talking about what's on this video, like the whole purpose of this video anymore. So I feel like, you know, getting back to my point, it's not discouraging about how the state of hip hop, but I do hope that people like me, that people that love the art, people that love like bars, straight rapping, you know what I'm saying? Like I was saying about the whole A Boogie album, like fam, sometimes I just don't want to hear that. I got to turn on the Bandana Project. You know what I'm saying? Or turn on like I just listened to one project that I'm really fucking with is The Price of Tea in China by Boldy James and Alchemist. You feel me? That shit is so refreshing because there's still niggas out there that's doing it. And shouts out to Griselda because I feel like there's a lane that's gonna be made for those guys. Just like Griselda, man, I kind of want to build my fan base like that. Like, bro, you don't have to have like West Side Gun said before. You don't have to have 6 million followers. You need to have 50,000 followers, and then have 1 to 10,000 of those followers be loyal, committed fans, and invested into your craft. Because, bro, if you're willing to, you know, do it the new age way, as far as you doing all your own shit, you're not signed to nobody, you're not bounded by a contract to nobody. If you're willing to put in that grunt work, once you get to that point where you have those 1,000 to 10,000 loyal subscribers, all of that overhead, or most of that overhead, is going to go back to you. Because, of course, there's still going to be expenses. There's always expenses. And it's even going to be more if you aren't signed to somebody and paying somebody to basically hold your hand, per se. No disrespect to anybody that does that, because it's not, it's not a knock. But I feel like in this day and age, especially with the podcasting game, like just, podcasting, hip hop media shit, it's not, like, it's still not, it's a lot of shit out there, but it's still not that one, hip hop media show that's like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? They come up here. And another reason why I feel like it would be better for somebody in this lane to just be independent, because when you get a part of these big corporations, they kind of gently force you to speak about just what is going on in the mainstream. And that's not what hip hop is, bro. Shout out to that Hip Hop Evolution series on Netflix. That's not the essence of it. The essence of it is saying what you like. You know what I'm saying? Bringing to the table what you like. Like, you know what I'm saying? Talking about like a type of a barbershop kind of vibe. And arguing over the lyrics. Arguing over who killed who, who's the best, who's the hottest, who has the best flow. You know what I'm saying? Melodic shit is cool, but I would rather love like a lyrical breakdown. To me, bro, I don't really like the music. I'm not really going to jam it like that if I don't have to rewind it to understand what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of, it's a lot of, it's a lot, it's a lot of music nowadays where, like, I can sort of predict what the person is gonna rhyme that word with, because it's just so simple, and it shouldn't be that simple. Don't let these big corporations fool you because they want to make us dumb and make us and take the whole intelligence out of the culture and the genre. Don't Don't let them do the don't let them do you like that. You know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, before I get out of here, if you is trying to do some hip hop shit and like you a hard worker, you consistent, you know what I'm saying, you on time, fuck with me. Because shit, I'm looking, but I ain't really been reaching out to nobody. I haven't really seen anybody like that. I'd be like, okay, he or she is all in. Let's work. I want a tireless hip hop head, like a motherfucker that like really go hard for this shit. That watches the interviews. You feel me? That keeps up with the music coming out. Keeps up with up and coming artists. Cause it would be like Voltron. Like I think I'm like you already know my name, him, he. But somebody else that has that same energy and drive for this genre would be unstoppable. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have for this video. Tell me what y'all think about the current state of hip hop. Am I tripping? I'm not tripping, but what do you think about the current state of hip hop? You know what I'm saying? Like, comment if you fuck with the video. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. And that's what we gonna leave it at. We out.